Celebrity Plastic Surgery Secrets K-pop edition, Wonyoung from IVE. What I see is she's had double eyelid surgery, a rhinoplasty, lip fillers, chin shaving, and probably buccal fat. She's had a suture technique upper eyelid surgery. You see the little bumps there. It also makes the eyes a little bit sleepy and the brows go way up. You can see a silicone implant on her bridge. You see the sharp bridge. You see the little harsh line here. And also this central column is a straight line, which is not normal. The chin was a little tall before, so she has it shortened and probably brought it out using small plates and screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wonyoung, you don't need plastic surgery to be an 11. Celebrity Plastic Surgery Secrets K-pop edition, Hana. It looks to me like she's had double eyelid surgery and a rhinoplasty in addition to lip filler and chin surgery. Some people think she's had a V-line surgery, but I think she's had a chin implant. You can kind of see where the chin meets the jawline, and a lot of Botox, because you can see a little remnant of bone right here, and you also see a little hollowing out underneath the cheeks. That's more common with Botox rather than actual shaving with bone. Congratulations on your upcoming wedding, and be careful not to party too hard. You're gonna lose your facial fat and you're gonna lose your hair. Celebrity Plastic Surgery Secrets K-pop edition, Nikki from NHYPEN. Let's revisit whether he's had plastic surgery. Nikki has an amazing jawline just like Felix does, but I don't have any evidence that he's had plastic surgery. In certain angles, however, I feel like the bridge of his nose might have an implant. There's a little bulge between his eyes, and sometimes it looks a little bit off-centered. Normally, I would say he definitely had rhinoplasty, but when I look at his baby pictures, his nose doesn't look all that different from pre-debut, so I don't really know for sure. Wow, these guys look amazing. They are the holy trinity of K-pop, but only one of them am I absolutely certain had rhinoplasty on the nose. Do you know who that might be? Celebrity Plastic Surgery Secrets K-pop edition, Winter. In my previous analysis, I talked about her eyelid surgery, nose surgery, and her V-line surgery, and I wanted to update on that. A few months ago, after I last talked about her, I noticed she was oddly swollen, but now, wow, look at her. I think Winter went back and had her jawline redone to match Karina's. Those two have the best man-made jawlines in all of K-pop. I mean, their jawlines are on the next level. Celebrity Plastic Surgery Secrets K-pop edition, Mina from Twice. She always had beautiful eyes, but she's had double eyelid surgery to make them even bigger. She's had some modification of her nasal tip because it's a little bit more projected now compared to before. Also, I noticed her chin seems to be more prominent. Combined with the chin surgery, she's had a very aggressive jawline shaving, a little bit more aggressive than my personal taste. She's one of the prettiest members of Twice, and I think she should have been a visual. Do you know if she ever came back from her break back in 2019? Anyway, please don't hate, I'm a once, and I gave my one stick away to one of you guys. Celebrity Plastic Surgery Secrets K-pop edition, Yujin from ITZY. Even in her childhood photographs, she's really pretty, her facial proportions are great, but I've noticed she's had some minor changes as she's gotten older. Her lips are a little bit fuller now. When you look at the eye area, you can see that the double eyelid is larger now than before, and also you can see that the brows have dropped a little bit, which is common after double eyelid surgery. She now has an outer fold so that the fold is parallel and not touching the lid margin. She's also had her inner corners cut, exposing more of the red of her eye. She has an L-shaped silicone implant in her nose that's making her tip look a little bit droopy. She looks so similar to my favorite actress Han So-hee. I will do a Mitzi stick giveaway to whoever can guess which one is which. Good luck, guys! Celebrity Plastic Surgery Secrets, Zendaya. She looks to me like she had a rhinoplasty. Her nose is a lot narrower now than before. The nasal tip looks like it's thinner or defatted, and the nostrils are a little bit narrower. When you narrow nostrils surgically, the tip will tilt up slightly and you'll see a little bit more nostril show, which is what you're seeing right up here. She's had upper eyelid surgery. You see on the before photo, the crease is very small here, and over here, the platform show is a little bit better. So I believe she's had a crease operation to make her crease size more uniform. The most predictable interracial couple, hot Asian girl and mediocre. Oh wait, she's not Asian. Never. Celebrity Plastic Surgery Secrets, Singles Inferno Edition, Lee Da-hee. She's had upper eyelid surgery with inner and outer corners cut. She's had a rhinoplasty. You can tell the nostrils look different. And she's had jawline and chin surgery. She had significant weight loss earlier in her career that led to significant skin laxity, so she had a facelift. She had her chin shortened, and also she had her cheekbones moved inward. The flatness on her cheeks has been improved with fat grafting. As you guys always tell me, you're not ugly, you're just broke. Celebrity Plastic Surgery Secrets K-pop edition Nonja from WayB. She has a nose implant. In this view it looks a little bit off-centered. In this view you can see how the nasal tip area looks a little bit hyper-projected compared to her childhood. So I think she's had nasal surgery. In addition, I think she's had chin surgery because if you see her childhood photo, there's a nice balance between the unoperated nose. Now that the tip's been hyper-projected, the chin's also been brought out. When there's been chin surgery, there's a little disruption of the muscles that move the lips, so you can see a little distortion here, and that again indicates chin surgery. The roundness of her inner corners indicates to me that she's had an inner corner cut. Frequently that's associated with cutting the outer corners and the double eyelid surgery, so I think she's had eyelid surgery. Some people think she got famous for her looks rather than her dancing. I don't know, what do you guys think? Celebrity Plastic Surgery Secrets Netflix edition EU Me from All of Us Are Dead and Squid Game. I think she's had a suture method eyelid surgery. You can see a deepness in the central part of the lid that's not there laterally. I believe she's had a subtle rhinoplasty. It looks like an L-shaped implant that's a little bit droopy at the tip. From certain angles, it looks like there's an implant that's a little bit off to her right. She may have had a V-line procedure on her jawline. You see there's a slight mismatch between the jawline and her chin right here on the right. There's also a slight bulkiness to her chin that looks a little bit unnatural. So I don't have any of her prior photos, but based on these, I think she's had these procedures. Please don't hate, I'm not a zombie! Celebrity Plastic Surgery Secrets K-pop edition Kim Garam from Le Sserafim. What I noticed is there's some changes to her eyelid. Looks like there's a double eyelid here. Her nose contour looks a little bit different, and the chin area looks a little bit different also to me. Garam looks amazing right now. Now she's only 16, and a lot of people ask when is an appropriate age for surgery. People in the K-pop industry are under tremendous pressure to look amazing, so they end up doing procedures a little bit earlier than the normal population. Generally, with parental consent, age 16 we might do eyelid surgery or a smaller procedure, but the bigger procedures like a rib rhinoplasty or bone surgery, I would recommend age 21 or a little bit older. Celebrity Plastic Surgery Secrets K-pop edition IU. I believe that there's changes to her eyelid here, her nose, and her jawline looks a little bit different here. She has a little bit of a nostril asymmetry, and she has a tall tip, which is a little bit unusual and suspicious. Her jawline is more symmetric than before, and it looks to be almost a perfect V, so I'm really suspicious. Whether you were born with this jawline or a surgeon did it, you're still my celebrity. Gucci, Gucci. Celebrity Plastic Surgery Secrets K-pop edition NewJeans, the new group from HYBE. I believe that most of them have had eyelid surgery, and all of them probably had rhinoplasty, and this is the reason why. When there's a silicone implant, there's going to be too much distance between the top of the nostril and the top of the tip, so that's a giveaway that there's a silicone implant. See here, see here, see here, and see here. Now with a rib rhinoplasty, you don't get that. She has the type of double eyelid that can occur naturally. There's 3 major variations, or can be made surgically. But what I find odd is all 5 members have the same type of double eyelid rather than the variations that occur in nature. So I'm pretty suspicious most of them have had double eyelid surgery. They're gonna do so well. I love them. Celebrity Plastic Surgery Secrets K-pop edition Kim Ga-eul from IVE. I think she's had eyelid surgery, a rhinoplasty, and chin jaw surgery. She's had her outer corners cut. When you do that, it draws down a little bit like this, and that's why there's more of the whites exposed. On this view, you can see an implant. You see it's all the way down to her tip, and when she smiles, it looks even longer. She has a chin implant there. The lack of a divot there is unnatural. She may have had jaw shaving to make this a nice straight line. Yeah, that's me. Celebrity Plastic Surgery Secrets K-pop edition, Yujin from IVE. She's had a double eyelid surgery with inner and outer corners cut to expose the white parts of her eye. She's had a V-line procedure to shorten the chin and give her face a more oval shape. She had a slight deviated septum, you can see there, which was corrected, which slightly worsened the collapse, but her tip has been refined to a better state. Celebrity Plastic Surgery Secrets Netflix edition, Songjia from Singles Inferno. She's had prior rhinoplasty that she's talked about. You can see almost an L-shaped implant in here, especially this area where it hangs lower than her nostrils. She has not had prior eyelid surgery. She's got a little bit of sleepiness called ptosis, and that would be corrected with double eyelid surgery. The ptosis is causing her brows to go way up. She also has an amazing jawline, which people want to have surgically done, but in her case, she has not had prior surgery. You can look at Jennie's baby pictures and you can see how she was always so pretty, so she didn't need much surgery at all. Please don't hate, I'm a puddingy. Celebrity Plastic Surgery Secrets Sakura from Le Sserafim, the new girl group from HYBE. I think she's had rhinoplasty. You see it's a little bit large for my tastes, but it looks pretty good. She's had a chin operation to make it a little bit sharper, and I think she's had some buccal fat removed. She has a naturally born double eyelid, but her creases look more defined to me and a little bit larger now. She looks amazing in this photograph. She's 24 years old, so she's age appropriate for this type of photograph. I do have an issue with the 15-year-old being thrown into a group like this. I think that's a little young. Anyway, she seems to be the center of the group. I hope it remains a well-balanced group and doesn't turn into something like Wonyoung and the Girls. Celebrity Plastic Surgery Secrets, one of my favorite singers, Taylor Swift. She looks like she's had a brow lift, upper eyelid surgery, a rhinoplasty, and lip fillers. She's also had a procedure to make the lower lid transition better with her cheeks, so that could either be lower eyelid surgery with filler or with fat grafting. As far as her body goes, it looks to me like she's had a subtle breast augmentation. Remember when she went through a little bit of a heavy phase? I think that either she took that as an opportunity for more surgery or she purposely gained surgery for the next procedure. I believe she's had liposuction of her belly, inner thighs, and back area in order to augment her buttocks. Story time. So I went to this concert alone because my daughter was busy and I was surrounded by 13-year-old girls, and the security almost threw me out because they thought I was a creep. Please don't hate, I'm a Swiftie. Celebrity Plastic Surgery Secrets, Gigi Hadid. She's always had these high arched brows, and that's a direct side effect of her ptosis, which is what gives her her bedroom eyes. There's no surgery here. For her nose, on side view there's a little bit of a dip right here. That can indicate either a deviated septum or a side effect from rhinoplasty. On front view, she has a little bit of a valve collapse. You can see the irregularity here. That can also be from a deviated septum or from rhinoplasty. I haven't been able to locate any old photos to show a difference or a comparison. I'm gonna have to disagree with your mom, Gigi. I think you look great with those Chinese-looking eyes. Celebrity Plastic Surgery Secrets, Amber Heard. Looks to me like she's had her nostrils narrowed and her nose reshaped. You see the slight divot in her nose? That's from either a deviated septum caused by prior surgery, or she was born with it, or she was hit there. It looks like there's some visibility of cheek implants there that wasn't there before, and also her brow position looks like it's been elevated. Oh, and it looks like she's had breast implants. What's that smell? Is that poop on my bed? So without me, baby, baby. Celebrity Plastic Surgery Secrets, Priyanka Chopra. In this photo, I see that she has cheek implants. The cheek implant surgery has disrupted some of the motion of her upper lip, and that's why it's droopy right here. I think she's also had some lip procedure as well. She's openly talked about her botched nose job. She went in for an airway problem, and she ended up with a collapse in the midsection over here. When too much of the septum is removed, the midsection will collapse inward. I believe she has filler in here to try to disguise the collapse, and that's why it looks a little bit wide between her eyes. Even though the plastic surgeries were not executed perfectly, you're still too sexy beautiful, and that's why Jonas still gets jealous. Celebrity plastic surgery secrets, Zoe Kravitz, also known as Catwoman. When I look at her orbital area, her brows look elevated and there's more platform on her upper eyelids. When you look at the chin area, there's a progression to it being more narrow, but it fluctuates, so I think it's filler. Also, I noticed that she has some hollowing underneath her cheekbones, so that buccal fat's either been removed or it's just part of the aging process, but she has really nice defined cheekbones. She has a minor bump here and a slight collapse. This is something she could have been born with or maybe surgery, but can't really tell. She looks amazing, but the movie's 3 hours long, so I'm only gonna watch it if you guys tell me she's better than Halle Berry. Accept them also.